Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Or it's a magic review. Could be a deck review. No, it's a magic review. It's a deck review. All right, so today we are going to look at the Resurrected deck from Peter Turner and designed by Phil Smith. Now, Phil Smith, you might remember, he also designed the DMC Elites. Peter Turner, UK mentalist, talked about him a lot. This is his new Resurrected deck, and it comes from his original designs, and it even incorporates his own very ingenious marking system. Now, like I said, this is a deck review. It's not really a magic trick review because there's no magic trick really that comes with this. It's a deck that enables you to do magic tricks, okay? And it's supposed to add just a powerful aura or a supernatural mystique to your performance. I think there's a lot of storied artwork in this that's very rich. You could definitely have patter that implies the deck is riddled with secrets. There's a whole bunch of things in this, I think, that are just waiting to be unlocked, and we want to really get into this review. Now, like I said, this deck won't actually come with any magic. It will come with a 5-page PDF. It's a downloadable PDF that you can get. The PDF will tell you how to read the marking system only, but I'm going to tell you about some other goodies. The front of the tuck case is the back design of the playing cards. That's right. The front of the tuck case is the back of the playing cards. The back of the tuck case, it really should have been the front. It says playing cards, casino quality, life defies logic. Resurrected, Peter Turner, designed in the UK. One side says poker-sized playing cards and Peter Turner, and the other side says for use by the living and the dead. The bottom has some ad copy, and the top says Resurrected. The inside tuck flap has Peter Turner's logo, and the bottom tuck flap, that's right, the bottom tuck flap, if you part the box just a little bit, it says this is not for your eyes. That is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at the cards. The back design of the cards is a red Ouija board, and it's got things added to it. So you have Peter Turner's initials. You also have things in the corner, like the sun and the moon. And then you also have the planchette there in the middle with Peter Turner's eyeball in the middle of the planchette. Now, there's a lot going on with this back design. I'll get into it, but we got to keep going with the deck review. All right, so first thing you got to notice is the deck comes in Monaca stack. It doesn't come in new deck order, comes in Monaca stack. Cut the deck so the 4 of clubs is on the top and the 9 of diamonds is on the bottom, and you're set. Also with this deck, you'll get 2 original jokers. It says Joker in the corner, and it has Peter Turner's logo. Underneath that, it says Life Defies Logic. You get 1 black and 1 red. Also with this deck, you'll get a special card that I can't show you the face of that will reveal the marking system on the back. As far as the cards themselves, the pips and indices and court cards are all going to be completely industry standard, which makes them perfectly recognizable and great for gameplay and magic. Now, your aces are all custom. So your ace of hearts is an actual heart. Your ace of clubs is a set of brass knuckles and a knife. So ace of clubs, it's like a weapon, right? So these are weapons. Your ace of diamonds is going to be a diamond. And your ace of spades is the planchette, again, with Peter Turner's eye in the center. And it says Peter Turner, designed in the UK. Now, hidden secretly inside Peter Turner's eyeball, there is a Jack of Hearts reveal, if you look really closely. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about how the cards look. You also want to know how the cards feel, right? So I reached out to Phil Smith and Peter Turner both, and I wanted to see who the printer was for these cards, who printed the deck. The printer is actually a new UK card supplier that they found through DMC and his friends. The company that they use is more of a printer that they don't necessarily print cards per se. So don't expect these cards to feel like Cardamundi or Bicycle or Taiwan PCC. They still feel good, right? It's a good quality card, but it's just not going to feel like the heavyweights. It's not going to feel like the big boys. 10 of these cards in the caliper comes to 3.03. 3.03 is super thick, right? Super thick and stiff and slick. That's how these cards feel. It's thick, stiff, and slick. In your hands, they're probably going to feel like the Mirage version 2 that Legends put out, the Carnival Assassins, or the White Lions Black Label. All right, so secrets. We all want to know what the secrets are. What are the secrets? There's a lot of secrets, a lot of bells and whistles in this. Besides the fact that it's in my Monaca stack, right? We already mentioned that. Besides the fact that the Ace of Spades has a reveal on it. And I also mentioned that, of course, there's a back marking on the back. So these cards are marked 3 ways. Okay, there's marked 3 ways. So there's a main marking on the back that says this is a 2 of hearts. Okay, main body says 2 of hearts. There's a corner marking that says this is the 2 of hearts. Then there's another corner marking that says the next card above it is the 4 of clubs. Now, there's a mark on the back of the 2 of hearts that says the card above is the 4 of clubs in a Monaca stack. Now, why is that important? Well, if you have your cards like this, right, and you break them like this, and I flash this card to my spectator knows what this card is, but I don't. But I can look down at this card at the corner marking, and the corner marking says the card above the Jack of Clubs is the King of Hearts. So just by flashing any card at random, you know what the card is by looking at the card beneath it. There's also another corner mark in the corner that denotes a one-way back. So if you had all your cards spread out, you would know which card was turned over because the back is a one-way image from the corner mark. There's also a middle mark that is an ankh that is pretty easy to see, and you can tell the ankh only faces one way, so the ankh is also another one-way back design. So the faces of the cards are also marked for one way, and this noticed by where the numeric sits over the little indice. So the font either rests right on top of the pip or it's pushed over. So you'll notice that some of the numbers are pushed to the side, and that will tell you which way it's facing. Now you can say, well, David, I don't really know my Monaca stack very well. What if I get these cards out of a Monaca stack? How do I get them back? Easy. There's another marking on the back of the cards that tells you how to put the deck back into my Monaca stack. So 1 through 52, there's a little marking system that if you followed it, you could just sit down at your table and follow the marking system. It's as simple as the alphabet. If you know the alphabet, you can put your deck back into a Monaca stack just by looking at the backs of the cards. So how many markings was that? That's like 5 or 6 markings, right? 5 or 6 ways. So there's tons and tons of story in this, tons of things waiting to be unlocked. This deck was created so that you could have more meaningful presentations. It's a wonder-working deck. So much could be unlocked with this. I think you'll have a lot of fun playing with it. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about the Resurrected deck from Peter Turner and Phil Smith. Of course, if you'd like to purchase your own, I got mine from penguinmagic.com, and I would suggest you head there as well. Thanks. Bye.